All right. Whew. This is a video, I think from Hey Future Me Eric. This is a video I'm going to post up within 2 years from now. I'm currently in the year 2021, not 2019, it's been a while actually. And it's April the 2nd, and we're still in the middle of a kind of like a pandemic crisis of COVID. It's getting better. We have some vaccinations going on. I should be getting vaccinated by next week on I think it's a Tuesday. Parents are still getting old, but they get old every year. I think from 2 years from now, hopefully you will probably have accomplished, some photography as well as film, a little bit more woodworking. I think that's kind of the directions I want to go with two of those, film, woodworking, and maybe perhaps build a guitar along the way. Hopefully, I know this year's kind of been rough, especially 2020. I think every year has their ups and downs, which is kind of normal. There are a lot of things that I probably have a lot in my mind, but I think that hopefully within 2 years from now, I at least have some accomplishments in terms of like having to get like a bunch of subscribers. I guess like having 200,000 subscribers within 2 years from now is like a pretty good goal. Hopefully it's a good way. I kind of see more like the 10,000 maybe within a year or two. I'm not too crazy about it, but having to have something of a goal is probably nice. Maybe by the time I'm 2 years older, which is 30 years old, I'll probably have a truck for some reason, or maybe I'll still keep the Honda Clarity. This was the video actually that I'm watching actually for April 1st, North Borders. So hopefully, whoever's watching this, or for my future self, this is something you can look at. This is a pretty crude and fast way of putting the video together, but I at least wanted to put a video fairly quickly together so that way I can just talk to myself in the future of 2 years. Hopefully I'll do another video, a 5-year video, and see where that takes me, maybe do an interview style. That's going to take a while, but I think that's going to be really cool. Definitely in the direction that I'm going right now is just, teaching myself as much as I can in terms of like getting fit, learning music theory, which is like actually playing guitar is a pretty successful thing. I think maybe for me, I would like to learn more Chinese. Hopefully within the future, my Chinese has gotten better. Unfortunately, I can only like speak it and a little bit of reading and writing. So, maybe I'll be in Japan. Who knows when the borders of Japan is going to open up. Hopefully that works out too as well. Relationship wise, that just comes and goes. It's other things in life that, isn't my biggest priority, but I think that having a relationship in the future actually may not be a bad idea. It could hurt, it could not hurt. I mean, it's part of life. So hopefully my 30-year-old self isn't too painful at the moment with that, or maybe it could be a lot better. So who knows? Everything has ups and downs, and fortunately for me, right now is actually doing way better than it was a year ago. So this is pretty quick. Maybe we'll start with my friend's YouTube channel, Dr. Woe. I know we worked really hard for that the last 2 years, 3 years, and that didn't really take off like crazy. I think we just need to rethink about our strategy for that. Hopefully that might take off. My friend John has a kid, so that's kind of been a little bit hard for him as well as for the both of us in terms of like focusing on what we want to do on YouTube. Hopefully that works out, and then doing interviews with friends and stuff, shooting the shit. Who knows? Maybe YouTube will still be here. I mean, YouTube's been around for quite a while. But yeah, I hope the friends I meet and the people I meet stay together. Sorry, it's not COVID. It's just inhaling a bunch of sawdust. You'll probably remember after 2 years watching this video, so it's actually not too bad. Definitely wear a mask when you're doing woodworking. So that's future self. Hopefully you don't make the same mistake again. I think that's like the 3rd time that I've had lung problems, but just inhaling sawdust. Don't take yourself too seriously, as well as being serious about what you want to do in life. I think that making a choice and decision is a good choice, especially talking to friends. You know, you really have to make a choice and then kind of stick with it until someone, you know, comes by and tells you something else wrong, you know, and then you kind of figure out your life from there. Yeah. The good thing is, I'm still living, I'm still working, I have a goal in mind, and I have a direction to go towards. Hopefully I'll stick to it, and my future self will thank me, hopefully. Okay, bye.